refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Oh, where the applause at? Where the applause at? Where we at? Where we at? I gotta hit it up. Hold on. It's funny,
we
man.
Don't get no hand claps.
Yeah, you know we ain't getting no hand claps, man. Hold on, let me. Crazy, man. I thought they was behind the scenes helping to produce, but it's all good. We know how it is. Try to the Eagles hanging.
Philly, man. We done.
You know what I'm saying? You know? We get it. We ride solo anyway, man. Welcome to this Eagles panel. It's a collaboration. R2L, Ajae's Birds had to come together and talk Philadelphia Eagles football. And we've been listening to all the other panels talk. You know what I mean? The Ravens was earlier today. The Commanders, they did their thing. I believe the Cowboys, they had their panel. Everybody been doing their talking. You know, the real team that really, you know what I'm saying, be winning championships as of late, and snatching up the division and, you know, really making noise in the NFC. We here, man. We here. First things first, I got my boy Blaze on the screen all the way to my right. Blaze, how you doing, man?
I'm great, bro. I'm blessed. I can't complain.
Good to hear that. And we got my boy Kev here with the Jalen Hurts background with the trophy sitting there. Something that a lot of these rivals can't really, you know what I'm saying, say nothing. All of they pictures and stuff, it be AI. You know what I'm saying? It be a lot of AI going on. You know what I'm saying? But we got the real thing. Kev, how you doing today, man? How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Good to talk about everything that these other people just don't know.
I feel that.
Just winning.
Yeah.
Just winning, right. Something they'll know nothing about, man. But yeah, welcome to the Eagles panel, and let's get right into it, man. We had an eventful offseason. We had the draft, we had free agency, we heard a lot of slander. So I asked you first, Blaze, man. How you feeling about the offseason? How you feeling about the grade you get Howie Roseman? Given the draft, given free agency, given everything that transpired post the loss to the Niners.
I love it, man. As always, I believe in our organization. I believe in, as Kev would say, scheme as Howie. You know what I'm saying? He always going to do the necessary things to get us where we need to be and where we belong. And I love the acquisitions we had through the draft. So I feel like we bridged the gaps on some of the things that we needed to get done with the Ajae Brown departure. You know, I feel like all of us was ready for him to go. But I know it was going to be like how are we going to move on from Ajae? You know, a lot of people are still going to be doubting us because we don't have Ajae. So I feel like I think we're going to have the guys to be able to make it work. Free agency, I like the things that we did, the guys that we brought onto our team. And I'm just excited for the season, for real. I can't see what the comments saying. But I'm excited for the season. I think we gonna ball out like we always do. We still the team to beat in the division. We're always gonna bring our. We always gonna have a nice roster defensively and offensively to and special teams to equate for the things that we need to be able to get done in the season to win games. So I like what we did. I don't really have any complaints. I'm just as it's going to be a new year. I know it's a lot of pressure on Jalen Hurts to be able to step into the role of like really being that quarterback that people want him to be able to see. I think we're going to be able to do that. Of course, a new offensive coordinator again. It's going to be difficult. Not difficult. I'm not saying difficult like it can't be done, but it's going to be difficult with our team having uh, numerous offensive coordinators every single year. But I think we're going to be able to. I think we're going to rock out. I still think this division is ours, and I'm not. I'm not really too concerned with the other three teams that's in our division.
Okay. Okay. What would be the grade? What would be your grade if you had to give it a letter grade?
I'll give us a B plus.
B plus.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
give us a
Okay.
B
Okay.
plus.
Okay. I'll chime in. I'll kick it to you last, Kev. I This offseason been interesting because Howie is aggressive, but he wasn't super aggressive this offseason. Now he did go and get some wide receiver depth. Obviously, you traded away AJ Brown, so that's the thing. I'm very, very, very interested in seeing what we get out of the Mekhi Lemon right now. I think that's my biggest concern right now this offseason. We drafted Mekhi Lemon with our first pick. He ain't really been practicing. He missed all the OTAs with a hamstring. Then he missed basically all the training camp with, I don't know. They haven't specified if it's the same hamstring or the opposite hamstring. That's kind of irking me a little bit. Like, we need a little bit more detail. But he looked like he's staying motivated. He's still getting some work in with Hurts, so that's good. We also got the defensive end for the Vikings. Blanking on his name right now. What was his name, Kev? Blank Gennard, Jonathan Gennard.
Jonathan Gennard.
Jonathan Gennard. So we did get Jonathan Gennard. He got a pec injury right now that he's dealing with, but I think he's gonna be a big time addition. We paying him over 100 M's, so he gonna have to come in. My comp to him is like I think he's gonna be like another Hassan Reddick for us if he's healthy. And you know how Hassan Reddick was balling for us. So hopefully he can come in and be another Hassan Reddick. Obviously, you re-signed Jalen Carter. That had to have me and Kev talked about this off camera. I don't know if he still feel the same way he felt about, Jalen Carter maybe not getting an extension. But
no, I mean, no, we're gonna get to that.
Okay. But yeah, JC got his extension. Jordan Davis got an extension. I'm very interested in seeing if we give Devontae Smith an extension before the season start, because he gonna ball this year. I got big expectations for Devontae Smith, somebody that people not talking about enough. We talk about Hurts, we talk about Saquon, but a lot of attention is gonna be on Devontae Smith this year. So I'm curious to see that. I don't want to get too far into predictions, just offseason. I just think overall our offseason it's been straight. It's funny because coming into this season, I'm looking at the NFC East and I'm hearing the Commanders and I'm hearing Dallas. And the funny thing about all of this is, like, I think both of them got a better receiving core than us right now. You can even make the argument for the Giants got a better receiver core if Malik Neighbors is healthy. They got Malik Neighbors, they got Odell over there. I mean, they got some weapons over there. So, I'm interested in seeing everybody talking about Jackson Darton. I heard Joe say JD5 was going to have more playoff or tie Jalen Hurts for playoff wins and all these other things. Yeah, we going to see. But if y'all can't take the mantle from Hurts this year and y'all got the better receiving core, I don't know what to tell you. But that's just my thoughts. I give us like I give it a B. I think more could have been done. Oh, can't forget about, before I pass to you, Kev, can't forget about the corner we just added, Reek Woolen. That's gonna be a big time addition too. That's a slept on pickup. So adding Reek Woolen to the fold. Obviously, you lose Blankenship. Obviously, you lose AJ Brown. I think we lost another guy, blanking on who it was. But to get the guys we got in return, I'm not too mad at it. So I give us a solid B. Kev, how you feeling about it?
Off season, if you take this off season, man, I think Howie was cooking. I don't think he went overly aggressive. I think he took what he had. He took the cards that he had and he played them well. He had the whole AJ Brown thing. Is he gonna get traded? Is he not? That was going on for forever. That was like the big cloud hanging over Philly. Like, what are they gonna do with AJ Brown? If they do something, how they gonna pivot? We had that going on. We had the firing Kevin Patullo. Okay, what do we go through next? We got all these candidates lined up. Who are they gonna hire to take over this OC position? That's a revolving door, time and time again. One year coordinator fired, another year coordinator head coach. You know what I'm saying? It's been every other year. You got that going on. Then you got the whole O-line going with all the injuries and stuff. Our whole O-line is healthy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we went through a lot of injuries on the O-line last year to the point where people was questioning Saquon Barkley. Was he washed up and stuff like that? I'm like, You have nobody blocking for you. What you expect the man to do? So as far as the offseason as a whole, as you look at who we lost, N'Kobe Dean, we lost. We traded AJ Brown. We lost Reed Blankenship. Jalen Phillips didn't get re-signed. Um, who else? Uh, Action Jackson didn't come back. You know what I'm saying? Number two. What else we had going on? We didn't know whether Dallas Goddard was gonna come back. We had a big hole at tight end. At one point, we didn't have an active tight end on our roster for a majority of the offseason. So it was a lot of empty spots. But as Howie does, he went and cooked, and Howie's not done yet. So us saying this now, we know Howie gonna make another big splash before the season kickoff. That's what he does. He gets to the training camp and sees what's going on, and then once he sees an opportunity to get a veteran that's been looming around, or a trade, or someone unhappy or something like that, or a young guy coming off his rookie deal, he gonna swoop him up. Boy, stop. But we got that going on. We picked up Tariq Woolen to fill out the Jackson hole. Like everybody was so caught up on, even Big O, prime example. He was so hyped because we gonna go out to Jackson. Who you gonna go after now? Like, come on now. Like, our secondary is gonna be super scary. 2 all pros, and then you add Tariq Woolen to that. Come on now. Now Reed Blankenship, he left. Andrew McCouber, who was a rookie last year, was starting to really like grow into his position. Like he had a couple picks. He was playing with high IQ, recognition, everything. He was everywhere. He's very mobile. He can actually play in the slot too, for if you really wanted him to. But he's a rangy safety. We got Marcus Epps, who was on the team last year, but he's stepping up. He's been having a good camp. Michael Carter, who we picked up from the Jets a couple years ago. You know how we like to steal people and stash them. Michael Carter been having a good camp. And we don't know if we can play safety or slot. He can do both. He's versatile and a young guy at that on a cheap deal. What else? Oh, we lost N'Kobe Dean. Well, we already had drafted Campbell already, and then on top of that, Charter Jr. is making a big push to like it's gonna be hard to keep him off the field. So we technically got 2 starters, 2 guys fighting for a spot that we can't lose out on no matter who's playing. Both guys are great talents. Then on top of that, Ash, we lost Jalen Phillips, yes, but we got a 3rd round compensatory pick from when we lost Milton Williams to the Patriots. We got a 3rd round pick for that. Boom, we used that to get Jalen Phillips. Phillips getting signed for a big deal. We getting a 3rd round pick for that because of the deal that he got next year for that. And then we went and used the 3rd round pick that we got from Milton Williams to go get Grenard. So Grenard technically free. When you think about it, it's money, but that pick is something we just got for another guy leaving. We lost the guy to get another guy. We just plugged every hole like it was nothing. Like wherever the leak they thought the leak was, I think it pretty much got fulfilled. Other than the big question is the AJ Brown. Now Dontavian Wicks coming over was a big pickup, I believe. I think it's very underrated around the league. Like if you're not really privy to the Green Bay system and how they really didn't have a true number 1, but how Wicks wasn't utilized as much as he probably should have because he got lost in the rotation as far as them just having so many guys just moving in and out. But his skill set is going to bring a plus to us, especially with the new addition of the OC, Sean Mannion, who's coming over, who's no one really knows what offense are we running. What are we doing?
Don't say too much about Mannion. I want to get to him next.
Okay.
We're gonna hold off on the Mannion talk, because we got to talk about that.
Okay, with the OC coming over, like nobody knows who he is. Like you can try to look for press conferences and all. There's really no history behind him other than the players that played with him that speak highly of him, the players that have been coached under him or that he coached or whatever when he was in Green Bay speak highly of him. He's a young guy. They're allowing him to take over the reins. He's in control of the offense. Other than Sirianni putting in his principles and stuff like that, it's just Sean Mannion show. Then on top of that, another candidate that was actually toe to toe with him with getting the OC job was Josh Gazard from the Buccaneers. That was a big pickup. I was surprised he even took the job as our pass game coordinator. He was he called the 3rd down plays for Buccaneers in 2024, and they was number 1 in the league that year. And guess what? Last year we were bottom, if not last, on 3-and-outs
Horrible.
in the league.
Horrible on third down. Horrible on third down.
The only reason why we was able to win 11 games and Hurts was able to, I ain't gonna say Hurts was able to, but how we was able to get the amount of wins we got was because we was number one in the red zone. Hurts got hit a career high in passing touchdowns. So they say Hurts can't throw the ball. Well, he had 25 passing touchdowns. Just passing, not throwing, just passing. I mean, not running, just passing. 25 passing touchdowns last year. So that was a big plus to Hurts, like him making a push on his development. What else do we have going on? We lost Christian Parker to Dallas. It was a big fuss about that because I spoke highly of him, whatever. I said, Dallas, you got a good pickup. Well, people forget that it's Vic Fangio's show. Half of the league is running Vic Fangio's defense. Guess what, Dallas? You just adopted another Vic Fangio guy, so there's another team that's going to be running the same defense Vic Fangio was running for forever. And you look around the league, it's many teams that run his defense, but it's all different because no one runs it like he does. No one. And we had already technically had a replacement for Christian Parker when we picked up Roy Anderson, who we picked up in 2024, who been around the league a lot. I mean, he was with Baltimore at one point. He was with Baltimore. He was with the Bears. He was with the Vikings at one point. But he was with LSU when they won the national championship. He was with us. He was with us that rookie year when okay, here we go. But like I was saying, Roy Anderson is already the predecessor to take on that role that Christian Parker took on. And then we got our cornerback coach from the Patriots, and he's also with the Bills. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. Mike Pellegrino.
Okay.
He was a heck of a DB
I didn't know
coach.
that name myself. I ain't gonna lie.
He coached the nickels with the Bills, and he coached the corners with the Patriots.
So how you so what's your grade? What's your offseason grade?
A B. I'm at a B only because we didn't like go crazy, like we didn't get like the big name, you know what I'm saying? Like we made a lot of great moves to fill the spots that we had open or that got opened up once we lost certain people in the free agency and via trade. The AJ Brown thing, like you brought up with Lemon, I'm not concerned about Lemon, to be honest with you. Yes, he's a rookie. I'm just telling you now. Yes, he's a rookie. We're not looking for him to be our savior, for one. Two, Hollywood Brown, money-wise, he's supposed to be one of the guys who's supposed to be solidified to make the team. Elijah Moore's taking that spot, bro.
And I don't like that, bro. I don't like that, bro.
I'm not talking about as a number two. I'm not talking about.
I know you talking about like number 3, number 4 option. I still don't like that. You trust Elijah Moore, bro?
I like him better than Hollywood. I always like Elijah Moore, to be honest.
Bro, he been MIA for how long now? At least Hollywood got some like burn in the league recently. Like he played for championship caliber teams
Elijah
recently.
Fit the offense that we about to run more, which we're gonna get into.
He got to show me. I ain't gonna lie about it. I'm not.
And he been looking good at camp. So, I mean,
regular look good at camp.
But
I like, bro. Hollywood is the speedster. I feel like we've
Hollywood got feet for hands. Carl, where you at? Come on now. He got rabbit hands. His hands are like feet. But
let's trend not to cut you off, Kev, because we about to get to all of that. I wanna talk about, and I actually changed the banner because a lot of people talking about Hurts, but I think it's a package deal. We got Hurts and we got Mannion. I think both of them working hand in hand this year. So I'm gonna ask you, Blaze. I'm gonna start with you. What are your expectations for not only Jalen Hurts, but for Sean Mannion this year as our new offensive coordinator?
My expectations are a well-run offense. I do believe we're going to focus on Saquon Barkley a lot this year. He had because of the offensive line and because of some nagging injuries he had last year, he didn't have the production he had in 2024. And I'm not saying he's going to have that same production he had in 2024 and this year, but he is going to be a heavy focus of our offense. I do believe Dallas Goedert is going to excel a lot in our offenses this season, taking on that role as a primary ball handler, and with a bunch of targets thrown his way. I think Hertz is going to be in a situation where he's able to excel, not doing too much, but being able to control the offense a lot more than he has been previously. I do think Hertz is a terrific decision maker, and I think he's going to have more freedom in this offense this season to be able to showcase like what he could really do as far as changing the plays and making the reads before the. I think he's going to do better as far as making reads with the defense before snaps and everything like that. I'm gonna just keep it real though. Listen,
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to none of the viewers. I'm not gonna lie to y'all too. I ain't been paying attention too much. You feel me? So like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I'm every. That's why I'm a little like I was hoping I was gonna go like second or third so I could
Oh, okay. I
piggyback off
got
of
you.
one of y'all two. No, it's
I
cool
got you.
though. I'm being real for the viewers because this is content right here. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have not been paying attention, bro. Like
Hey, let me. I'm gonna tell
I
you
have
this,
not been
bro.
paying
Like,
attention.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
I
Like,
love
it
my
don't.
team, but when it's off season for me too. I got
Hey,
other blank I
hey,
gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Like
Blaze. Look, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. To me, it's. I couldn't tell till you said something, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I
oh
couldn't tell you
damn.
weren't paying attention. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you on point to me, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
My
You on point
bad.
to
All
me.
right, take that
No,
part
you
out. Take
good.
that part out. Take
We
that
gonna
part
edit
out.
that
My
out for you,
bad.
bro.
My
We gonna edit that out for you, bro.
bad.
We live, baby.
No,
We
no, no.
live.
But yeah, no. You good, bro. You good. Did you complete your thoughts?
Nah, I ain't complete
Oh,
my
okay.
thoughts, but I wanted to get
Okay,
that
okay.
disclaimer because it's like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
yeah. But
We gonna do it, bro.
I think
I feel you, bro. Life is busy, bro. I get it. I get it
I,
100%.
I think we gonna do well though. I really do. It's a ton of pressure on us. It's a ton of pressure on us. Uh, Jalen Hurts. It's a ton of pressure on our offensive coordinator. It's a ton of pressure on Nick Sirianni. Um, I feel like this is a make or break year for all three of them. You know,
Mm,
so it's like we have to really show up and prove. We have to really uh, we can't listen to the naysayers and the critics. We have to play our style of football. We have to execute like we always do. And I feel like this is going to be a great year for us. I know it's going to be a lot of my bad, I was reading the comments.
no,
It's
you
going
good.
to
You
be a
good.
lot of it's it's going to be a lot of it's going to be a lot of critics this year. It's going to be a lot of talk like it always is. But I think this year alone, we have. I'm so excited that AJ Brown is gone. I know that's probably
Hmm.
going to sound crazy to some people, but I really
I'm with
think
you,
he
bro.
was a. I really think he was a dark cloud over our team. It's just the mentality like that, and just personally, like being around people with a negative attitude, it's draining.
Oh, what?
Like
Trust me,
Hmm.
sir.
so, and that's just in everyday life. So if you gotta be stuck with that type of person in the locker room, where you're trying to, when you're focused on the goal, when everybody around you has a fixation on one goal that you already accomplished, but you're trying to get back at, and you had this dark cloud over you that's just nagging and complaining and dragging their feet, and whatever the case may be, it's a recipe for the disaster, in my opinion. So I love the fact that we got rid of him. I know a lot of people are. I was talking to Vaughn the other day. He's making a big deal about the whole Lemon thing with his injuries and stuff. But again, I'm
This
not
is
really
bullshit.
concerned. He's a rookie. Like I know a lot of people were high on him coming into the draft.
Hmm.
With his ability and what he can do. So I'm not really. I think our organization is literally top notch.
Hmm.
And I think the players and the people that are in our organization understand that. And when
Hmm.
you're playing and when you're involved in something that's about like winning in business or whatever the case it may be, you want to go hard for it. You want to be a part of it. So I don't really have any doubts about the rookie wide receiver. I think he's gonna do what he's supposed to do. But I think we're gonna be good this year. I really do. I think our offense is gonna surprise a lot of people, including myself, honestly. Um, So I have faith in our offensive coordinator. I have faith in Jalen Hurts this year. I think we're gonna prove a lot of people wrong.
Fact.
Hey, look, bro. First and foremost, I echo everything you just said. And as far as Sean Mannion is concerned, bro, my expectations for him, I'm not expecting him to come in and be perfect. Like, you a first-year play caller. But I want to see some of that Sean McVay. I want to see some of that Shanahan. I want to see some of the tree that people saying that you came from. I just want to see creativity, bro. I think that's my biggest thing. I want to see creativity. And my thing with, like, a lot of people in the Jalen Hurts slanders, a lot of people, you know, I heard people this offseason and towards the end of the season say, like, well, Jalen Hurts isn't open to these new ideas and stuff like that. It's because we not practicing this stuff. We not running this stuff. And then you want to throw some stuff at him in the game. He trying to win the game. We're going to do the stuff that's been working. Now, this year, you got a whole offseason of from what I hear, and we're going to see how it go. But from what I hear, brand new scheme. Everything different. Terminology, we under center a lot more. It's a lot of motion. It's a lot of different things in the offense. And we got this coordinator early enough in the offseason to where Jalen Hurts has had an opportunity to talk to him. There's been an opportunity to, you know, work out in the summer. There's been opportunities to really get a full grasp on what this offense is supposed to look like. Jalen Hurts is a smart dude. Like, not only do I want to know what offense we trying to run, I want to know why we're trying to run it. Like, what is the goal of the play what are we trying to accomplish with this specific play? And if you don't have a solid answer, he might not want to do it, bro. And like, the thing that kills me is, like, I don't care what nobody say. This is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. This is a champion we talking about. This is somebody who been to 2 Super Bowls, bro. So if anybody has the respect or should have the respect in the building to be like, no, I don't want to do that, it should be him. But one thing I like I said, since they brought in Sean Mannion, they say he's super smart. They say him and Jalen Hurts been connecting a lot. And he been breaking down the scheme, the offense, and why it should be ran. And Jalen Hurts like, okay, that makes sense, bro. Let's try it. Let's do this. And they saying, from everything I've been seeing, they saying he having one of the best camps he ever had. Now, I don't read too deep into that because a lot of times, you know, Jalen Reagor had a great camp. You know what I mean? We saw how that panned out. Sometimes guys have great camps and then they get in the season and it ain't looking the same. One year, the 2023 year, I said they said Jalen Hurts didn't throw a pick like the whole training camp. And then he came out, he had 20 turnovers that year. Okay.
But that's still
2022 when we had 2022, he had a bunch of turnovers in that offseason. And that was his all-pro season. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna read too deep into it, but getting back to the original question, I just want Sean Mannion to come in and be creative. Everything not gonna work. I'm not expecting everything to work, but stand on yours, run what you want to run, get everybody involved in the offense. Like, I want to see not only Saquon Barkley getting the ball out of the backfield, I want to see screens for Saquon Barkley. I want to see their offensive line moving. I want to see everybody involved. I want to see motion. I want to see things that confuse the defense. I don't want to look at a play and be like, I know exactly what we running, like I've done several times in these past off seasons or in these past seasons, where it's like, bro, I know, okay, this is a draw. Okay, we running 4 verts. Okay, this is slant. You ask, bro, multiple games this past year, I'm sitting with my wife. My wife, she watches football, but kind of in passing, and she calling out the play. They about to run the ball. And what they do, they run the ball. I kid y'all not.
Nah,
They
that's
about to
super
run the ball.
predictable.
Come on, bro.
Predictability is the biggest.
That's
we
the
still
thing.
won 11 games though. Remember that.
Right.
We still won 11 games.
Because we a
That's
talented
me a
football team.
great.
Because, bro, we a talented football team, and at the very least, we know Hurts not gonna get a ball up, and our defense is elite. So we already know what that's about. So my biggest thing for him, I know you're not gonna be perfect, but I can live with us losing games if we creative. I can't live with us losing games and me looking like, bro, you doing the same stuff that Patullo was just doing. You doing the same stuff that the other guy, not Kellen Moore, but the other guy we just had in 2023. You doing the same stuff. I think his name Ben. What was his name again? Black offensive coordinator we had.
Oh, you talking about Brian Johnson?
Yes, you doing the same stuff Brian Johnson was doing.
He was a scapegoat,
I get it,
bro.
but he wasn't great either. And our defense was bad too. But that's what it, you know what I'm saying? But that's just be creative. And as far as Jalen Hurts is concerned, bro, like, man, like, block out the noise. I think a lot of times, bro, like Jalen Hurts' best games this past year, they weren't televised. Like I was at the Vikings game when he had the perfect passer rating.
Did AJ play that game?
AJ did play that game. AJ played that game. AJ, that's the game. AJ went for 121 and 2 touchdowns and still got on social media to more using me, but not using me. Whatever the hell that was supposed to mean. And then Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith went for 9 receptions, 181 yards and a touchdown. But his best games, that game against the Giants. I think it was a week later or a week before, whichever moment he played the Giants, where AJ Brown didn't play, we had 4 passing touchdowns. Some of his biggest games or some of his best games were nationally televised games. Some of his worst games was the games everybody was watching. So everybody saw the Bears game on what was that the Friday before Thanksgiving. I don't know why I'm blanking on all these terms, but everybody saw that game. Black Friday. Everybody saw the Black Friday where he, fumbled on the tush push and threw a bad interception. Everybody saw the Chargers game. That was a primetime game where he had 4 or 5 turnovers. Like everybody, when everybody was watching, he had some of his worst moments last year, which is not in his character because we know in the biggest moments he's played his best. So this year, I want his focus to be block out the noise, bruh. Block out the noise and just play your game. Hit the open guy. Like AJ Brown not around no more. You ain't got to force feed nobody. Devontae Smith go naturally eat, but even if he ain't dominating, he ain't the type to complain like that. Yes, that's again some of his worst moments. Joe was nationally televised games. So you know what I'm saying. But just just play within yourself. I want you to run a lot this year. Get out, run. They say he lost a little bit of weight, so he's slimmer. So he moving fast.
He look healthy.
First time I've heard that he looked healthy.
He might have been hurt last year for all I know, but I'll talk about that.
Ain't no telling. But I think that he been getting unnecessary slander this season. I think he coming into this season ultra motivated to shut people up yet again. But I just want him to if Jalen Hurts play within himself and he continue to limit the turnovers and just hit the open man. Just hit the open man, bro. I think we'll be fine this year. I think he's gonna have a great year. We can get to what we think his stat line gonna be or whatever, but I think he's gonna have a great year. But a lot of it is gonna fall on like us just being creative with the play. Let's just be creative, bro. Let's be creative. Let's be under center. Let's be in shotgun. Let's run some screens. Let's throw some people off to our scent this year because we still, even without AJ Brown, got a lot of weapons, bro. Like people talking like we don't, like we sure, like people. The funny thing about this, and I'll pass it to you, Kev. Like what's funny about the talk about the Eagles this year is we lost one elite playmaker. One, bro. We just lost one. Now everybody said we was stacked. Everybody said Eagles lost one guy. Look at all the weapons the Eagles got. Eagles got this and that and this and that and this and that. And we lost one, bro. We lost one guy. No, all of a sudden, I don't know if the Eagles offense. I don't know what they're gonna be. They got that piece. Like, bro, we still got Devontae. We still got their offensive line. We still got Dallas Goedert, who went for like 10 to 11 touchdowns last year. Man, we still got Saquon Barkley. Like, bro, we still got a great offense. We just don't have AJ Brown. But I think my dog's gonna have a great year, man. So I'm not too concerned about it, and I expect us to be creative with our play calling and Hurts to shine, bro. It's pressure on him, but it's a different type of pressure. It's the pressure of like, yo, like you gotta have a good season. But game to game, bro, just play. Ain't nobody finna be over there open. Just play. And I think he better under that pressure than he is under the you gotta get this guy the ball. Like nobody got time for that, bro. Nobody got time for that. Yeah, Kev, how you feeling, man? Bro, how you feeling, Kev, about Mannion and Hurts?
I'm feeling great, man. You done had plenty of conversations about the offense and how bland it is and how we get to see other people use scheme. You know, I talk about all these receivers having all these great years because of the scheme they in. Like, you can't every receiver can't come to Philly in the offense he was running and succeed because they just out there like, just go ahead and we know you better than him. Just get open. That's basically what the offense was. This is the route. Just get open. There's no creativity at all. The only time we was creative last year was in the red zone. I'm not gonna lie. In the red zone, it was cooking. But from the other end zone to the 20, bland, straight bland.
Yeah.
But my expectations for this year is the typical cliche slogan: business as usual, man. Hurts is just gonna do what he's been doing his entire career. I've heard Hurts can't do this, Hurts can't do that. Every time he does it, people come up with something else. It's like a never-ending tunnel or
Facts, bro.
well of things that they come up with that Hurts can't do. And once he does the thing that they say he can't do, they move on to the next and forget that they was just piling on this factual speculation of he can't do this. Well, guess what? All can't. Well, first they say they say that Hurts can't throw across the middle of the field. That's the stigma out there. Hurts can't do it. Little do they know the offense that we were in didn't call for him to do it. Why? Because Nick Sirianni is big on not giving up the ball. What
is that me or is that Kev?
I think that's Kev.
That's
That's why I
Kev.
was looking like that.
I'm like, is that? That's what I'm trying to. Okay. Kev, we gonna boot you out and let you come back in. Yeah, he might have to reset. Blaze, you still here, right?
Yeah, it's storming like crazy though. I just heard it sound like a bomb out there. It's just
it's storming out here. The power just
I'm
cut
like,
off.
what? That's okay.
The
So
power
he-
just cut off.
Oh, okay.
Power just cut
Because
off,
I just
bro.
heard something like, yo, what?
My whole house just went dark.
Oh, dang. Okay. Back
My
now.
wife just came in.
Let me-
Whatever you heard, whatever touched you, just touch it. Yes, yeah.
I agree. Go ahead. But no.
Let me say. I want to say something.
All right,
Kev. Let me
go
say
ahead,
something. All right, bet. I want to respond to something that Kev said. I'm gonna make it quick and I'm gonna pitch it back to Kev because I know I was just rambling for a little bit. Yeah, apparently it sounds like it's thundering like crazy out there. Dang, that's wild. I want to say this, bro. I think Kev said it best. Like, what's frustrating about the Jalen Hurts conversation is the goalposts move like crazy and the expectations be like, yo, like at one moment, let's rewind the tape, bro. When Jalen Hurts was first drafted, he was drafted in the second round. People say he wouldn't be a starter. They said Jalen Hurts wouldn't be a starter. Then he proved them wrong because he became a starter. Okay. Then they said when Jalen Hurts became a starter, he can't make the playoffs. He's not good enough. They go win 4 games. Okay. Then he led us to the playoffs. Then the next season, we go and get Ajae Brown and we improve our defense. And with people knowing that offseason that we had Ajae Brown and that we improved our defense, they said we wasn't going to win the division. And you can't win a Super Bowl with at first they said you can't go to a Super Bowl with a guy like Jalen Hurts. They knew the team, y'all. They knew who we had. They knew the roster. They said, "No, we don't believe." Some people were saying Ajae Brown wasn't even the wide receiver 1. I don't know if that person is in the chat, but somebody said he not even the number 1 receiver. So we got Ajae. We did that, and we went to the playoffs. Right, went to the playoffs. Then they said, we don't know what Jalen Hurts can do if his defense not elite. We don't think he gonna be competitive if he ain't got an elite defense. 2023. He had multiple game-winning drives, multiple comebacks. We collapsed, but we still made the playoffs under them circumstances. It's a lot of quarterbacks who can't sniff the playoffs with the 30th ranked defense. A lot of them.
Lamar.
We got Lamar, we got Dak, we got Burrow. We got a lot of guys who can't make it.
Where's Chris?
We got a lot of guys.
I'm sorry, Carl, but I'm just saying.
We got a lot of guys. You know what I'm saying? So then that happened. 2024 comes around, right? They say we got Saquon, but Saquon washed. It ain't gonna make a difference. Everybody was still talking about the collapse. I know y'all remember that offseason. They talked about the collapse all offseason. And Saquon Barkley ain't gonna fix your issues and da. We get to the Super Bowl. Everybody picked the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl because the Chiefs chasing the dynasty.
Yep.
We beat the
Chiefs. All you gotta do is stop Saquon, right?
That was another narrative. All you gotta do is stop Saquon, right? So then we just have the season that we just had. It wasn't a ton of narratives coming into it because Jalen Hurts was Super Bowl MVP. So it wasn't a ton of narratives, but now we saying, well, he can't throw the ball to the middle of the field. And he only target the outside. And what is he gonna do without Ajae? And then I'll pass it to you, Kev, after I say this. I heard somebody on the Speak Easy. The dude, he a Cowboys fan. He like the host of the Speak Easy.
Oh,
he said something that raked my nerves, and I've heard it more than once, and I want to say it here, bro. This man said to everybody but Eagles fans, we feel like Jalen Hurts is holding them back. They should be a dynasty. And I'm just like, this brother look like he about my age. So he about 30.
He young.
And in his 30 years of life, or let's just say when we remember football, so let's say just 20 years of life, bro. How many dynasties has he seen, bro? I can tell you, I've only seen 2 dynasties in my lifetime in football. This ain't the NBA. This ain't the NBA. We saw the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, and we saw Tom Brady. All these other great quarterbacks. We had Breeze come through. We had Rodgers come through. We had Stafford come through. We got the guys of this era come through. Ain't none of them dudes. Peyton Manning. Ain't none of these dudes had no dynasty. None of them, bro.
The cost was always stacked.
Come on, bro.
Running back got the running back.
You had when he first came in the league, he had Marshall Faulk first.
Yeah, Marshall Faulk.
He had Adrian James. He had Joseph Ajae, who was nice.
Yeah.
He had freaking Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne, Dallas Clark, Stokes in the slot.
Too.
With that, Peyton Manning got 1 Super Bowl out of them guys. One. Breeze. All his weapons, he had 1 Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers didn't play with some of everybody at receiver. He's had opportunistic playmaking defenses, no dynasty. 1 Super Bowl. But Jalen Hurts, though. Jalen Hurts was supposed to be a dynasty.
They raised the bar, but then
say trash.
They gonna think Peyton ain't had no defense though.
Bro. And I knew somebody was gonna bring up Stafford. Okay, cool. You with the Rams now. No dynasty. You with the Rams now.
Stafford though, yeah.
You with the Rams now.
Stafford, the Hall of Famer.
You have Cooper Kupp. You have Odell. You got Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams now, right? Your defense can be a little bit better, right? They might add Aaron Donald this year, and they added Trent McDuffie, and they added all these other guys, bro. But I guarantee they don't have a dynasty. And as great as we could talk about how great the Eagles roster is, it's the reason why people still don't be picking us to win the bowl every year. At the end of the day, and I would argue some of these rosters, bro, when bringing up the Colts and some of these legendary squads, the Eagles rosters ain't better than all those rosters. They're not, bro. Come on, bro. So I can't. That's the part that bothers me. And it's like to the second point, and again, I'll pitch it back to you, Kev. Let's think about it. What is he holding the Eagles back from? They've been to 2 Super Bowls in 4 or 5 years, bro.
And then he outplayed Mahomes in both of them.
When he lost the first one, right? It was a record that said quarterbacks who lose the Super Bowl never get back, bro. They never get back.
That was they was running with, and then we got back.
Was banging that one.
Come on, bro. That's it. One hit wonder. He ain't gonna never get back. He got back and beat a team that was a dynasty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like 2021 led us to the playoffs. 2022 we in the Super Bowl. 2023 with a bad defense, we still in the playoffs. And 2024, we win a Super Bowl. 2025, and all along the way, Devontae Smith got the record for the most rookie yards in franchise history. Ajae Brown became a 3-time All-Pro and broke Calvin Johnson's record for the most games consecutive with over 125 yards receiving. Like that did happen. He also broke the franchise record for receiving yards in the season. Saquon Barkley, 2,000-yard rusher. Remember Miles Sanders? Miles Sanders went for 1,300 yards. Come on, bro. Dallas Goedert just had a career. Bro, what is he holding us back from? What, bro? The year we won a Super Bowl, we scored the most points in a playoff run in NFL history.
That's
bro.
a fact.
That's bro. What did he on that run? Saquon did this thing in the Packers game and in the Rams game. Credit to him. You don't score them points though. Without Jalen Hurts in the NFC Championship game and in the Super Bowl putting up numbers and scoring touchdowns. So again, like, what is he holding in his 5 years of being a starter? Mind you, we wasn't making the playoffs before he got there. We had Carson Wentz. So we've done nothing but excel since he's got it. What is he holding us back from? What are we missing?
Because of how it looks, bro.
Go ahead. Okay, I just have to address that. Go ahead, Kev. Go ahead.
But like I was talking about when him thrown to the middle of the field. Well, guess what?
And my bad. We could talk all day about what Saquon did to help us get to the Super Bowl, Joe. Let me ask you a question. Was Saquon on the team in 2022?
No,
he wasn't. He wasn't on the team in 2022. And
Miles Sanders not even in the league no more. Like, come on,
it didn't happen. It didn't happen. We make a big deal off of what he did in 2024. It was a great season. Somehow, some way, he got all the praise for 2024. No slander for 2025. But Saquon was the guy, but we talking about Hurts and not Saquon. But Saquon was the guy who led us. Why he ain't lead us again? Why it didn't happen again?
Just 2022, Joe.
I mean,
Saquon wasn't there.
Saquon wasn't there in 2022. And as much as we want to glorify Saquon, we don't win. He was a no-show in the Super Bowl when we needed him most.
Yeah,
the Trolls was
the
ready, and they said, if we can stop Saquon, it's chicken. That's what they said.
But they're gonna say that the Chiefs sold out on Saquon. That's how Hurts baby to eat.
But
and
that was
the
this the thing. People say you don't game plan for Jalen Hurts, and it's like I get that to an extent. But my thing is the game plan for Jalen Hurts is to stop the run. That's how they believed they were going to stop Jalen Hurts. And on top of that, side note to that, bro, what also don't make sense to me is you got 2 weeks to prepare for the Super Bowl. This isn't a guy you've only played one time. You've played Jalen Hurts
played him multiple times. You played him like 5 times or 4 times.
Steve, listen, bro, Steve Magnolia, he's played Jalen Hurts.
He's one of the best defensive coordinators in the NFL.
He's played us like
defense, bro. Both times.
He played us like 3 times before that Super Bowl, bro. He's played Jalen Hurts multiple times. And every time you played Jay Hurts with or without Saquon, he was frying you.
Regular season
frying y'all.
Regular season too.
So you mean to tell me, bro, a guy who now comes in to a second Super Bowl appearance against y'all chasing a dynasty, and the narrative is the guy that's been cooking y'all, our only focus for 2 straight weeks was stopping Saquon. We didn't think not one time how we was gonna play Hurts. We wasn't thinking about we could probably put our best corner over there on Ajae and make Hurts go to his second read, or when he drop back, we're gonna play contain and not let him escape the fight. None of that was it was just all about Saquon.
Bro,
the narrative is
all them top quarterbacks. Hurts go toe to toe with them and cook them. Every single last one of them. Every single last one of them. Every time it's a top tier quarterback, they see what happened. He turned up for that. He don't care about them little birds, them little people. He don't care about them. When them big people come to town, you see how he turned up. But like I was saying,
my bad, Kev. I took over your time. Go ahead, Kev.
Complete 180. All off season, what Hurts been doing in practice, throwing to the middle of the field. And let's go to the most famous clip of all time, the interception with Q. Well, guess what? Everyone that was present during that play, guess what happened on that play? The receiver didn't run the right route. He rounded his route off. Q undercut the receiver. It was an interception. That had nothing to do with Hurts. Hurts put the ball where it's supposed to go. So us talking about them.
Joe,
2 million.
Joe, we played y'all to get to the Super Bowl, right?
Blew him out, man. Don't talk to him, man.
Saquon did his thing, but Jalen Hurts went for like 260 something on y'all. 3 total touchdowns, bro. We don't get to the Super Bowl without Jay.
Whoever Saquon got us back to the Super Bowl.
We just sat right there and watched Sam Darnold play the same alleged role that Hurts played. You see what happened, right?
As great as Saquon was, bro, we don't beat the way the Commanders' offense was playing. We don't beat them if Jay Hurts don't play well, bro. We saw Saquon was I keep cutting you off, Kevin. I'm so sorry. But we saw when we matched up with the Commanders earlier in the season. We saw that. Jay Hurts got hurt. We was up 3-4 touchdowns. They came back and they turned the ball over 5 times in that game, similar to the NFC Championship game. And I told Joe, if you do that with Jay Hurts, you're gonna lose that game because Jay Hurts is gonna cash in on that. What happened? They did it again. Jay Hurts cashed in. That being said, we don't beat the Commanders in the playoffs without Jalen Hurts playing well. He had to play well.
He know that.
So Saquon did his thing, but you don't get past the NFC Championship game without your quarterback playing well. Like, let's not play revisionist.
All right, we're not talking about the Commanders, dog.
Yeah, saying go, my man. Commanders are relevant as hell. They got me worked up, bro. We're not
talking about them, bro.
We've been running this division. Jay Hurts been running this division for a while, bro.
Ain't nobody worried about the second coming to Ajae.
Ain't nobody eat McDonald's right there.
Man, Jay Hurts been running this division for a good minute now. It's like they forget with or without Saquon. We've been snatching this division, but my bad. My bad, bro.
But no, like I said, complete 180. Hurts been talking the midfield all off season. Also with the offense, complete 180. We used to run a bunch of shotgun. All these people talking about Hurts can't play under center. He can't do this. Why are we doing this? Why are we putting Hurts in a system that doesn't fit the quarterback skill set and blase blue, wise woo? I went back and watched the 2020 season when Doug Peterson was our coach. Hurts was, but some of his best plays was from under center. With motion and all these other things that they say he can't do. We was doing all of that then. And then also bombshell. Of course, I've been paying attention to the camp and stuff like that. A lot of insiders that's there. They said that the install is pretty much complete. The offense that we're running is technically, I know you said the McVay and Shanahan. Well, Sean Mannion came from Green Bay. We're going to be running a variation of the Green Bay offense, but it's going to be heavy under center and pistol. It's not going to be much shotgun. It's going to be pistol. The run game going to be predicated off pistol and under center outside zone. And a lot of our offense is going to mirror as far as the motions that we run and how our offensive line, their eyes are lit up like Christmas. I ain't seen a team like this excited in the offseason since Andy Reid when picked up Vic. And I seen how like when he was in the press conference, he was like, man, I'm telling you, like the offensive line, you see Joe Malata doing halftime, and he been saying this all offseason. The offensive linemen they feel relieved, although we just lost one of the best offensive line coaches in the league, or probably of our generation. But they like, man, I ain't know it could be this easy. Like, I guess all this time they've been doing a lot of one-on-one blocking and stuff like that. Right now, everyone working in unison, and it actually, he said it's an offensive line friendly offense, which is dangerous with the offensive line that we have that was already mauling people. But but it's perfect timing though with us losing Ajae, who probably wouldn't be the best fit for this type of offense. This offense is predicated of hitting the open man and being able to have receivers do a multitude of things out of interchangeable players. With Wicks is a taller guy, but he made a lot of his money in Green Bay on playing on the inside. He can play outside and inside. Smitty, we all know Smitty can play outside or inside. Hollywood Brown, same. Elijah Mitchell, same. Even though Elijah Mitchell more so slot. Mekhi Lemon, he's more primarily a slot guy, but he plays outside. And to get back to Mekhi Lemon, with that pick, I know you said you feel you're not really you're a little concerned about that. I'm not concerned for one. Yeah, he hasn't been able to really practice all off season, but I think they just being precautious. Although he has a hamstring, whatever, but I don't think it's as serious as people making it saying. He's not in danger of missing week 1 for one. Two,
I hope you're right.
Mekhi Lemon, like you can just doing the research on him and looking back at the type of player he is in the game he got. He's a gamer. He's not one of them guys that's going to wow you in practice or is this route technician. Although they say he's a great route runner, I think they misinterpreting it. I think he's more so a space creator. He's a separator. He's not like the greatest route runner, but he's going to be able to create that separation between him and the defender. And then he's also, being a smaller guy, he's also super physical. And that always translates once you put the pads on and once you get in the field and actually get going into game mode. You're not going to really see too much of that or see the impact of that in the practice. Are we going to talk about the draft?
I mean, I was in offseason. You could touch on it real quick if you want to.
The draft, okay. Lemon first pick. I was surprised at that. I was more so looking at us going to receive the second round. But picking him where we got him at, I think it was a steal. I had him going top 12, top 15, or however, whatever. And then we don't. Another thing with Lemon is we don't have to rush him in. Like, although AJ Brown's gone, it's not like our season is predicated on whether Mekhi Lemon is going to be our number 2. Wicks is our number 2.
No, well, nah, that's facts. It ain't predicated on Mekhi Lemon.
Yeah. But a lot of people banging it on putting the Lemons up. Mekhi Lemon, he hurt. What y'all gonna do? We gonna do what we've been doing. Our offense is still gonna be run first. That's just what it's gonna be. Like they said, another thing, Vic Fangio, who I know Tom and a lot of other guys like to make fun of Brandon Graham on how he just be saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? He can't keep his mouth closed. Brandon Graham got something to say, he gonna say it. So they be looking to see if he gonna slip up. Vic Fangio, the media loves Vic Fangio. Why? Because he old school. He not hiding nothing. He gonna call it how it is. How do you feel about so-and-so? I mean, yeah, he's talented, but he ain't been practicing, so I don't know what he gonna do. Like, y'all talk about this and that. I gotta see him on the field. Whatever. He talking about, even Fangio talking about Hurts, man. He look fast. Hurts look good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
He looked faster than he's looked in a long time. Like last year, you can look at him, he looked slow. Like he would get hit and he just go down. Like, oh, he don't even want to get hit. Like he was just like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I think this year Hurts is on a mission for one, because of the AJ Brown stuff. Two, the doubt is at an all-time high as far as him and his new offense. People thinking that he's not capable of running it, which is crazy. And three, it's the opposite year. It's a even year. You've seen it. You've seen the trend. Little down year, 11 wins, 10 wins, 11 wins, which is our worst. And then he turned it up.
That Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, technically, yeah. But we'll get to that. But we got that going on. And another thing, bro, you hear these other teams talk about, oh, so and so look good and blah blah blah. I think people forget this part, yo. You might have a guy looking great in practice, but who is he going up against? What's the level of competition?
Yeah.
Hurts is going up against arguably the best defensive coordinator in the NFL, him and Mannion. They are preparing a new offense versus probably going to be a top 5, maybe even number 1 defense in the league.
Bro, best defense in the National Football League again,
bro.
Watch.
Our defense is nothing to play with. It's always going to be top tier. And they had to face these guys. You got Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, and Tariq Woolen as the 3 corners that you're facing as these receivers without AJ Brown. But yet, Hurts won't have one of his best camps. Now, don't get me wrong. The defense is definitely, they most likely winning the matchups, but the level of difficulty is non-comparable to the Commanders, who got a new defensive coordinator and a new offensive coordinator trying to figure stuff out against each other. What's going to happen when you go up against a guy that's been doing this for 30 years? Have you really been battle tested? Hurts and Mannion are getting battle tested every single day. So by the time they face another opponent, when it really counts, because I ain't going to get into the preseason with Baltimore and all that, because we literally didn't show nothing. He technically is, but he's the starting slot.
They're gonna keep Coop in the slot, bro. They not Fangio.
Fangio already said it. Fangio really want to move him to safety though. He really do.
I gotta see it to believe it.
He do. But
fair.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, my expectation for them, and I think they're gonna turn up. They're not showing nothing for real. And people can say what they want to say about the Packers. The Packers offense has always been good. It's always been Jordan Love turning the ball over in the worst moments. Outside of that, the Packers offense has been hard to stop. And I ain't even bring up Tank Bisbee. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Tank Bisbee,
he's gonna be
Tank
big.
Bisbee been yearning for his spot. You know what I'm saying? Although he behind Saquon, but that's a great change of pace guy. Now that he's finally established and he's comfortable in the offense with the team. Last year he came in the middle of the year. He had to, you know what I'm saying, find his way. Now he on a mission. And that's dangerous.
Facts.
And to get into the draft, Eli Stowers, our 2nd round pick, I didn't like it. When we took that pick, I didn't like it at all. For one, I knew we needed a tight end, but it's like, why take a tight end here when we had other people on the board that I probably like? I think Jacoby Lane was still on the board, if I'm not mistaken, which I knew we weren't going to double dip at USC. But like with him, I'm not sure. In camp, I haven't really heard too much, to be honest. And then in the preseason, I see that they didn't really go out of their way to kind of get people involved. You know what I'm saying? Like how Baltimore got Jacoby Lane going and how they got Surratt going. We didn't do that. We just basically was just like, y'all go out there and just get some game time action. That's basically what it was. So
fair.
I mean,
fair.
We got those 2 picks. Then Bell. Oh my goodness. The tackle we got from Miami. I think he's gonna be the replacement for Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson said it's gonna be his final year. So, with that being said, Lane Johnson obviously said that he's the best offensive lineman, a rookie offensive lineman he's been around his entire career, which is something that says a lot as far as like coming from him and putting that stamp on him. We have Michael Morris, the guard. Not too sure of how that's gonna go, whatever. And then we had Wisniewski, who's a safety, who's been hurt all off season. So as far as the draft, I'm like, all right, I feel like we had a decent draft. It was pretty much top heavy, but We just gotta wait and see as far as that. So I'm gonna get a draft like a C+.
Okay. Let's get to this schedule, man. Let's push it along. I think we lost Blaze. I don't know if he coming back or not or what's going on, but let's get to this schedule, Kev, man. I said multiple times I got us going anywhere from, I think our floor is probably 12-5, given this schedule. I think our floor is 12-5. I think our ceiling is probably 14-3. I don't anticipate us going 14-3 though. But if I had to put a number on it, I'd probably go 13-4. And I'm trying to remember what games I think I had us losing. I think I had us losing to the Texans.
We going through it, or we just like about to do a broad?
I'm just giving you my initial because I talked about it a few times. Okay. I'm just gonna give you the games that I had as a L. I think I had the Texans. I think I had a splitting with the Commanders, but we lose the second game, not the first game. Similar to Dallas, I got a splitting with Dallas again. So what's that? 3 losses, and then I think I had like one more random one in there. I think I had like Jacksonville. Outside of that, I think that was like the 4 games that I had us losing for. I don't really see a ton of L's on this. I mean, I think the Commanders right out the gate, I think they might be a little tricky. I think the division, anytime you got a divisional matchup right out the gate is always tough. You know what I'm saying? But we're undefeated under Sirianni and Jalen Hurts in week 1. It's just we don't lose week 1. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see us losing at home. I think it's gonna be interesting. I think the Commanders they got new coordinators. And all of that is fine and dandy, but they come into Philadelphia and they playing a team whose defense is elite. And they also trying to learn a new offense and a new scheme and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So I think we come out and we get rid of the Commanders. I'm not worried about the Tennessee Titans. Chicago gonna be tough, but I think we owe them some get back. The Rams, people can say what they want about the Rams. I know they might add Aaron Donald. All of that is cool. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking about that too.
If they gotta show me they can beat us, bro.
They
ain't beat us, bro. Like they was just up 20-30 points on us on my wedding day and still lost. They still end up losing that game. Like both teams are different this year, but they gotta show Stafford gotta show me he can beat Hurts. He ain't beat Hurts yet. That's just every game. Jalen Hurts has literally outplayed Matthew Stafford. You could make an argument for the playoff game because Hurts didn't play his best game and Saquon definitely went to work in that game. But at the end of the day, like, you didn't get the job done. You turned the ball over multiple times in that game. So, and don't even get me started on the regular season matchups. Then we got Jackson. I already said that could be a loss, just as I'm anticipating a random loss. We got actually take that back. I had us beating the Jacksonville Jaguars and losing to the Panthers because we was looking ahead to Dallas. I think that's how I said it. So I'm gonna stick with that. I say we beat the Jags, we lose to the Panthers. I think they're gonna be solid this year. I think they're gonna be a low-key solid team this year. I think we beat Dallas first game at home. I think we lose that Commanders game because we split. Giants we take care of, and then I like the teams we play after the bye, bro. Like I like the teams we play after the bye. You know, I'm not worried about Pittsburgh. You said what?
15 through 17, a little tough stretch.
That's true. It is tough down the stretch. But you know, I'm not too mad at the Steelers, the Cowboys, the Cardinals, the Colts leading up into those matchups. So down the stretch should be a little tough, but I think I had us losing to the Texans and finishing strong. Before I pass it to you, I do want to comment on we got some Eagles fans in the house. Listen, bro, subscribe to the R2L community at Refuse to Lose. Also, Ajae's Birds. I release content every week. You know what I'm saying? So the @ is on the screen. Artist Woods or at AJ2K. If you search that, you will find Ajae's Birds everywhere. You'll find it on YouTube. Search it on TikTok, you'll find it there. Same thing for another Eagles fan in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Listen, subscribe to your boy. I'm dropping Eagles content as much as humanly possible, bro. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all, and yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to R2L and subscribe to Ajae's Birds,
man.
For sure. Appreciate the support. Kev, what you thinking?
Schedule, man. I like the schedule. I'm not gonna lie.
That boy Blaze said, I'm out of here.
Nah, he already had some food cooking up already.
Fair.
But as far as the schedule, man, I like how it's set up. We do travel a bit. As far as like we go to Tennessee, then we go to Chicago, then we come back home. LA got come to us. Then we go to Jags, Carolina. I like the fact that we like last year. I didn't like last year because we had a lot. We didn't have no back-to-back home games last year. I don't think it was like away, home, away, home, home. Away, home. It was never no back-to-back home games. That's not the case this year. But I think we got a lot of traveling we got to do. But as far as week 1, of course, that's a dub versus the Commanders. Again, level of competition. You got 2 new coordinators. Their new offensive coordinator going up against a guy who's new. And then little do they know, even though he came from Minnesota, he's still running a variation of Vic Fangio's defense. Like, it's a copycat league. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to be like Vic, just like Dallas going to get Christian Parker. But that's a win against Commanders week 1. I don't think they're gonna have too much struggle with that. Week 2, Tennessee, I got us beating them as well. Week 3 versus Chicago, yeah, that should be a tough game, but we owe them for 1. And then 2, Jalen Carter is on a mission. He just got paid. He in shape. He happy. He seemed more mature. I remember you brought this up earlier. We kind of glossed over that because we got caught up in the back and forth about Hurts and stuff. But Jalen Carter on a mission, bro. Jordan Davis just got paid, so we was able to keep both of them. And then we got Maul Jomo right behind them at D tackle. So like our the D tackles on our team, it's gonna be hard for people to run on us. So if you think you're gonna establish a run on us, think twice. And that was the biggest reason why Chicago was actually able to beat us, because they just ran the ball like 50 times. And we couldn't stop it. Jalen Carter was hurt that game. And he tried to play, but you could tell he shouldn't have been playing. So I got us being Chicago. LA, I started to give us an L, but I'm like, they haven't beat us, and we at home. Like they gotta come to us. And it's not like we gotta fly to LA. So
facts.
I'm taking that as a dub too. So what's that? What 4-0?
Yep.
4-0. And then the Jags. At first I had it as a win, but the fact that it's an early game, we gotta go all the way to London. Even though I know Nick Sirianni be having our team real prepared when it comes to games like that. Then on top of that, since Sirianni been our head coach, we are the best team on the road since he been our head coach. Like we don't lose much on the road. Most of the games we be losing low key. It be at home, but I got us losing to the Jags because we're gonna have to lose eventually. Is it between them and the Panthers? I think the Panthers gonna be tough as far as with their defense. For I think the Panthers defense is gonna be underrated. You see how they started catching steam at the end of last year. And as much as I say about Bryce Young, I still think Bryce Young is capped. But I think the Panthers made a lot of good moves. So I think they're going to be a decent opponent, but I got us beating them just coming off that Jaguars game. Then we got Dallas at home. I got us losing to Dallas that game. I just feel like we just played.
You got us losing to Dallas at the crib, bro?
Yeah, facts.
You know Dak ain't beat Hurts at the crib yet.
He might not have. I'm calling it. I'm looking. Remember, I look at the schedule differently. I'm looking at not who we playing, but when we play them.
The timing and all that.
All that matters. We played a tough game. We're gonna play a tough game against the Bears. We're gonna play a tough game against the Rams. I got us beating both of them. I got us losing to the Jags after going through that. Boom. We come back home. We playing the Panthers. The Panthers gonna be a tough team. The Panthers defense is gonna be tough. That's gonna be a hard fought game. I think the Cowboys can catch us on the back end of that. We're gonna drop one against Dallas. They're gonna be turned up. We're not worried about Dallas getting Von Miller.
Not worried about Von Miller, bro. I'm sorry.
Not at all.
As an Eagles fan, I'm not worried about Von Miller.
Not at all.
No.
But this ain't hot. Pretty hot. But then we play Washington. We come here. We come to right up the street. You know what I'm saying? I might walk up there. You know what I'm saying? But we play Washington. I got us sweeping Washington. Like, it's no disrespect to them. Yeah, nah, really. Again, you're not about to play us when we have an established head coach and the best defensive coordinator in the league. Although while we got a new offensive coordinator, Nick Sirianni still plays a big role on that team with what's it called? Just with knowing what to call, when to call it, down the distance, things of that nature. Nick Sirianni is a genius when it comes to stuff like that. We're not losing to no rookies. Straight like that. Jane Danes, nah, I'm not tripping on it. Then our secondary, yeah, they got Diggs, yeah, they got McClellan and whoop the whoop. We got Cooper DeJean, who's going to delete Stephon Diggs. You can't have him. He's not. He's cookies. We all know how Quinion and Terry be battling it out. And then whoever they think they're going to try to go at Tariq Woolen, you got to be kidding me. So squash it. Then we play the Giants. I think the Giants are going to be a lot better than people think they are. I said this last year, but I really mean it this year, especially with. Although I know the Ravens fans, they don't like Harbaugh. They got what they say about Harbaugh. Harbaugh is a good coach. He's a proven winner. The Giants got talent. They got a lot of talented players over there, for sure. Jackson Dart just got to stay healthy, and depending on how Scatterbull bounce back. See how Malik Neighbors bounce back. But
hold on, Kev. Not to cut you off, I do want you to answer this question real quick in the chat. The Birds fans showing up. I want to make sure we, you know what I'm saying? Make sure we respond to family. You know what I'm saying? Birds fans, we family. Facts. You know what I mean?
Do you guys think they will rotate linebackers this season with Campbell and Charlie? I'm not sure. I mean, with Vic Fangio, he tries to find a way to put his best players on the field. Because Campbell's versatile as well. He also can rush. Like he was technically an edge in college for real. He played off ball some, but he was considered an edge at one point. So push come to shove, if Charter keep pushing the envelope, because Charter definitely. One thing I would say is, Campbell is better in pass coverage. He's more elite. He's highly athletic. So he can carry a tight end, even the receiver down the field, 30 yards down the field, and be in position. Charter not as much. Charter's more so the N'Kobe Dean type, play recognition. He's coming downhill quick. He see it, he attack it, he hit it, make the play. Boom, sack. He played behind the line of scrimmage. Campbell more so the agile guy. He's physical as well, but he's more so of a uses athleticism and more so in like the pass game and stuff like that. So I think it will come a time where he will be able to rotate him and get him on the field, especially depending on the formations we're going up against. When we run base, he can probably put all three on the field at the same time with him, Bond, and Charter, Bond, and Campbell, because Bond also is very versatile. Bond can play on the outside. Bond also can play edge too, for because that's what he did in New Orleans. So we can pretty much do what we want. It's our world, you know what I'm saying? I think we got one of the toughest 3 linebacker set in the NFL. Although we normally only run 2 at a time.
Okay. Blaze, give me Blaze in the back. When you ready, give me a thumbs up. I'll pop you back on, Blaze.
Right. But I got us beating the Giants. All I have to say, I got us beating the Giants. Who I had next? We got a bye week after that. Boom, perfect. You know what we do after coming off a bye. I'm sorry, Von. The Steelers, I think the Steelers made some good moves. I think the Steelers gonna be better than what people think they are too. I think Steelers gonna really make a push for that division. No funnies, but
against us, I'm sorry, Von. Y'all been food for a while. I'm just saying, sure. y'all been steak dinner for a hot little minute.
It's after the bye week. I'm sorry, they put y'all in the bad spot. Y'all would play this in a different spot. I might. It could have been one of my toss-ups, but nah, we beating them.
Steelers been steak dinner for a minute, but my bad.
Dallas. No, I'm not sure I know you don't got a sweep in Dallas, so.
Yeah, I got us splitting. I got us losing it on the road.
Yeah, you got us losing to Dallas on Thanksgiving. We ain't doing that. We actually a great road team, to be honest. So, after the bye week, and then we play the Steelers. We played Dallas on a short week. It is a short week, but I think they're gonna prep for both games during that bye week.
Most likely,
I think they're gonna already be prepared. They're gonna try to get the Steelers out of there early, to be honest, but. I got us beating Dallas.
Did you have us win in the first game?
No, I got us losing the first game.
Okay, got you. Okay.
I got us losing to Dallas the first game because of you coming off of Bears, Panthers, Rams, Jags. So
Okay.
I got us losing to them the first game at home, and then we're gonna beat them in their house.
Mm.
I got us beating the Cardinals. I got us beating the Colts. Anybody that think they're gonna establish a run against us, think again. Like it's not happening. And then you're gonna try to add out, and that ain't gonna work either. So I really don't know. I think I got us finishing. We can get to the bowl prediction, but I got us beating the Colts. Seattle. We played Seattle at home. Seattle was like what we are to the Rams.
Yeah.
We do not beat Seattle, bro.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time we beat Seattle. Like
It's
Seattle
been a
used to
while.
beat us so bad, bro. Even when they had Sean Alexander, they used to beat us like 40 donut. It'd be crazy. I got us. I think we're gonna lose to Seattle.
Okay.
I think we're gonna lose to Seattle. No. Sorry, scratch that. No, I got us beating Seattle. But then we played Texans after that. I got us losing to the Texans.
Okay.
Week. I got us losing to the Texans. And then 49ers, we owe them. They hate watching
bro.
among us. You know how I go. The 49ers beat us. They talk they trash and woo. And then the following year, we just they are who we thought they were.
Yeah.
We're gonna whoop on the 49ers. By week 18, I think we should have the division locked up. How many losses did I give us? Shoot. I think like 3, 4.
So you got us going probably about 13-4.
Yeah, and then by the time the Giants game come in, depending on how, because right now our backup quarterback situation ain't looking too good. So our backup quarterback probably not even on the roster right now. I ain't even gonna hold you. The way that looked that first game, I ain't gonna lie. But that game is a toss up. I'm gonna say we're gonna win, but then I'm gonna say that's an L. So we lose to the Giants, we lose to the Texans, we lose to the Cowboys, and we lose to the Jags.
Okay.
Yeah. 13-4.
Blaze, how you feeling about the schedule, bro? You can go game by game if you want, or you can just give a rough like these are games we're gonna lose. How you feeling?
The games we gonna lose, I feel like we gonna lose one, split one with Dallas.
Okay.
I think I got us losing that Los Angeles Rams game.
Okay.
I do. And just in the regular season, if we meet them in the playoffs, it'll be different. But I got us losing that game against them.
Okay.
And I got us losing that last game of the season against the Giants. So I got us overall going 14-3. So
is that last game of the season is gonna be like a rest your starters type of thing?
Yeah, it's gonna be a rest your starters type of thing. So that's up in the air, So I'm gonna leave that one open. We could lose that one.
Okay. 14-3. Are we talking this question for both of y'all? Are we talking number 1 seed in the NFC or NFC? Or are we talking number 2? What are we talking?
I think we might be
number 2. Top 2 for sure.
Yeah.
That's why.
I think
that's why
like
I think we're gonna be top 2. I think we win in the NFC East.
Yeah, I got us winning the division again.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like all of the division, they do this every year, bro. But like we kind of in the last 4 years, bro, we've been running the division. The only time we lost the division is when we practically forfeited it in 2023, bro.
And then this one of our easiest schedules.
Yeah, bro.
2023 was our toughest schedule, bro. The gauntlet.
And I guarantee, bro. I guarantee. Now we see. I want to point this. So I'm gonna take this off because I want to make sure everybody see me when I say this. Now we see how everybody been talking this year about how we not gonna be the same and all this, that, and the third. I guarantee you, bro. Probably by like let's just say like week 11.
Easy.
Week 11 is gonna be about the schedule.
Like it hasn't been public record all this time.
It's gonna be something different. It's gonna be something different. Last topic of the day, fellas. Bold predictions. Either one of y'all can jump out there. I got mine. I'm gonna say mine last. I'm gonna jump out there last.
I'm gonna go first so I could go eat.
Okay. I thought I ain't gonna lie. I thought you went and scarfed something down.
My stuff died, so I had to hook it back up and everything.
I got you.
But my bold prediction.
Yeah.
All right, maybe I shouldn't have first.
I go first.
All right, I'll go second.
I go first.
All right.
All right, bold prediction, man.
That boy think about that food.
Man, I'm telling you.
Bold prediction.
I'm looking at this time and this food. I'm like,
I feel you, bro. I got you.
nah, you good.
Bold prediction. Hurts is gonna have a career high passing touchdowns. I got him going over 30 this year passing touchdowns. Rushing touchdowns. I got him going total by like 38, 36 total touchdowns.
Okay.
I got Saquon Barkley going over 1,500 rushing.
Mm-hmm.
I got Smitty going over about 1,300 receiving.
Okay.
But then I also
time over. Come on, time over.
Oh, passing yards.
Yeah.
I got Hurts going crazy with the passing numbers this year. I'm not gonna lie. He's going well over 4,000. I think he might get close to that 4,500 mark, to be honest with you, because I feel like we're gonna have a lot of receivers at that 500, 600 mark, which we haven't had because we've always been top heavy with Smitty, Ajae, and then Goddard becoming like third at like the 6,500 mark. I think it's gonna be Smitty at like that 1,200-1,300 mark, and then it's gonna be like we're gonna have Wicks. That's gonna be close to 1,000. I think Wicks might get to like 800, something like that, with like 6-7 touchdowns. But then we're gonna have Goddard who gonna get his close to 600-700 receiving yards with his touchdowns, and then I got Barkley getting his passing game, man. And I think I got Lemon. I don't got Lemon getting the stack. I don't, but I think Lemon gonna get into that. He gonna be up there between that 7 to 9 in that 850 range. As far as receiving yards, we're not gonna need to. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be back to when Wentz was at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had. I think he broke a record for throwing for over 4,000 yards and didn't have a 1,000-yard receiver because we had a whole bunch of dudes with 600 yards receiving. So I think this offense is gonna be well balanced, and defense is not gonna be able to key in on us with all the moving parts and how the pass game mirrors the run. Every play looks the same, like literally, as far as the rollout. Then you got Hurts always having that pass run option. So I think Hurts gonna really be in, like he said, that MVP discussion early. He's not gonna lose it. It's not gonna be a game that's gonna be like, oh, he's no longer on discussion because he lost to this person. Because look at that schedule, bro. Look at the quarterbacks we play this year.
Yeah.
We don't play Mahomes. We don't play Josh Allen. We don't play Lamar. We don't play. Only person we playing for real. I mean, JD5 is good. I mean, he's talented, but what has he done outside of 2024? You know what I'm saying?
He RG3, bro.
He's just talented. That's all. He's just a talent. He's improving anything, to be honest.
Blaze said enough of them guys.
He's a pup. So like when we really look at the quarterbacks we play on that schedule, bro.
Respect, nothing.
Facts.
Bro, look at the quarterbacks we play on this schedule, bro.
Everybody be trading lightly when we talk about them
it's
guys.
dog food. And then we got the defense to complement. So I think this defense is gonna be up to the message. So bold prediction. We're gonna lead the league and scoring defense. We're gonna lead the league and rush defense. We're gonna lead the league and just total defense. I think we're gonna be number one total defense. And I think we're gonna be top 5 in turnovers.
Okay.
Hurts in the MVP discussion. Barkley 1,500. Smitty in that 1,200-1,300 range. Smitty might have more than that, but I think it's gonna be so many people getting involved in the offense. He's not gonna be able to go off like how Ajae would because it was so top heavy. So
okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be just dangerous overall. Everything gonna complement each other.
Okay. Blaze, what's your bold prediction?
My bold predictions: Hurts and MVP discussion, and Super Bowl.
Okay.
Straight up.
Straight up. I like
that's
it.
The bold prediction. Super Bowl.
I mean, Super Bowl gonna come with that, of course. Like,
that's my prediction. That's my bold prediction. Super Bowl, straight up.
Okay. I think we can all agree on that.
I
You
ain't
know what I'm
even gotta
saying?
explain it.
You see
You
the
know what I'm
picture,
saying? You
man?
ain't
Where you
gotta.
go?
You know
see
what I'm
the
saying?
trophy?
You ain't even. Yeah, I mean,
The
listen,
trophy?
my bold prediction: Devontae Smith, Offensive Player of the Year.
Oh,
That's
he
my bold
can.
prediction.
I
He
always
gonna
said
be.
that if he in this type of
I
offense,
like that.
he could put up what you call the numbers, Jetta's numbers. I've been said that.
Hmm I
I
think. I
like
think
that.
this year, no AJ Brown. You got to worry about. He is gonna get some attention, but the way they gonna scheme him, the way they gonna find a way to give him the ball, he's the one guy. Like Hurts like getting the ball to guys he trusts. He's the one guy for sure. That's like the proven talent, the proven chemistry is there. I got Smitty having a career year, Offensive Player of the Year. We talking All Pro now. We talking, what I'm saying, finally ranking high on the top 100 list. All the accolades coming to Devontae Smith this year, and of course, under the stewardship and the quarterback and Jalen Hurts, I ain't gonna never say we ain't going to the bowl because it's a 50-50 shot every year. It's a 50-50 shot, bro. Like it's a flip of the coin with him when it comes to going to the Super Bowl. So, of course, I'm gonna say this. My guy Demetrius, Eagles fan, and my guy Bird Scout 26. Y'all both still here. Listen, I'm gonna put these up right here. Y'all go subscribe, bruh. Go subscribe, go like. Oh, snap. Here we go. Go subscribe, go like. The AJ's Birds and the AJ2K is all Eagles content. You're gonna get some Timberwolves content too, so that's there. But for the most part, Eagles content, and then of course, Refuse to Lose, the channel we on right now. Go subscribe, like if you want more content for sure, man. It's nothing but fire pumping, not just Eagles content, but if you in the other sports, we got basketball, we got football, we got every baseball, boxing, every sport you can think of, we got somebody representing, bro. So make sure y'all go like, subscribe if y'all like what y'all seeing, what y'all hear, man, for sure. Appreciate you. Anything else y'all want to say before we wrap up, man? I know Blaze trying to get to that dinner. I feel it. You know, said Blaze, man, listen.
Only thing I'm trying to say is I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? In the R2L community.
For
I love
sure.
everybody watching. I wish everybody have a great week. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Prosperity, you know what I'm saying? Positivity. Get through this week with aggression, you know what I'm saying? And positivity and intensity. And don't let nothing stop y'all from accomplishing what y'all want to accomplish. I love everybody. God bless. I'm gone.
Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you, Blaze. Enjoy your dinner, my dog.
Sir.
He's I'm out of here. Kev, my boy, last words.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, man. Jalen Carter, man, defensive player of the year.
He gonna be
defensive
player of the year. Jalen Carter. That's a good prediction, bro.
Yeah, bro.
A really good prediction, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And then the unsung hero, I think, gonna be Tank Bisbee. I think Tank Bisbee gonna make some noise on the team. I just think like he gonna be that guy that people gonna be forgetting about, and he gonna be like gonna make big impacts on games. He gonna make those plays that's gonna break defenses back, I suppose. But last words, man. Like Dino said, man, love to everybody, man. Wish everybody great health. Wish everybody great health, man. You know what I'm saying? Been a rough week for me, man. Lost my uncle, man, unexpectedly. So it's been I've been good, but you know what I'm saying? Like everybody deal with grief different. So it's just, you know what I'm saying, check on your people. You know what I'm saying? You guys people you love, whatever, make sure they come across your mind, give them a phone call, shoot them a text, and take a second. Man, yeah, just shout out to everybody that's in the Refuse to Lose family, man. We had a great outing on Refuse to Lose Day. AJ, you live out of town, man. Midwest came out here to the DMV. It was all love. Fellas, on top of that, it's hot. It's good to see men get together and fellowship. Just do something great, you know what I'm saying? Everything was good, all positivity. Everybody contributed as far as it was food or just input on everything. And it went well, you know what I'm saying? We had some help from the ladies, but we was able to hold our own, you know what I'm saying? So it was good to see, man. And majority, you know what I'm saying? We have all different colors and races and stuff like that, but just black men in general, just, you know what I'm saying? It's good to see. You see everybody with their kids and fathers and stuff like that. So much love and success to everybody, man. Refuse to Lose is a good place, man, for all y'all that was in the comments that's not part of the community. Join us, man. You know what I'm saying? Get a little heated in the chat. You can see me and Chris going back and forth, talking big trash, man. You gotta have thick skin, but it's all love. Don't take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? Like it get rough, you know what I'm saying? We men, so we get a little harsh, but you know what I'm saying? Just it's all in the fun. That's all I got to say.
All right, I'm just editing because I just realized I think I had the app for the R2L thing wrong. So I'm just correcting this real quick.
I seen somebody get added not too long ago.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure it's. I think I put refuse to lose instead of refuse to lose sports. So hopefully that corrects it.
Okay.
Refuse. And I still did it wrong. Golly, hold on. Before we get out of here, I'm about to get this right. Refuse to lose sports. There we go. And then we got Ajae's Birds. And we got AJ 2K. All right. All right. We should be straight. Like I said, if y'all still watching, make sure y'all like, y'all subscribe, y'all share, especially if you enjoyed the content that we got pumping out. We got Carl talking college at 10:30. So if y'all into college sports, make sure y'all. Hey, you know what, Tomo? You know what, Tomo? Don't start with me, bro. Don't start, G. Don't start. He wilding on me. But yeah, Carl talking college at 10:30. So make sure y'all tune in. My time be off. That's in the next hour, Kev, for y'all, right? An hour from now?
Yeah,
okay, cool.
Right now, yeah.
All right, bro. So in the next hour, y'all make sure y'all tune in to the R2L channel. Y'all catch Carl talking college. I know I'm gonna forget a bunch of the names of the shows. So y'all just tune into the entire network. We got everything is there. Every sport you're looking for, UFC and boxing. Like I said, we got college, we got NBA, we got NFL, we got every sport you're looking for, man. It's high level content over here on the R2L community. And then of course, if you're looking for Eagles content, or if you're a Wolves fan and you're looking for Timberwolves content, I'm your boy for that. And outside of that, man, outside of me saying appreciate, and my guy put his stuff up. I know that yours. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put it up here though. Thank you for coming, Kev. I know you. You know what I'm saying, you came here with a heavy heart. We had a conversation off the record, so always keeping you in my prayers, my brother. If you need anything, just hit me up. You already know how that go. You already know we locked in. Appreciate you coming on. Appreciate Blaze. Hopefully he enjoying his food. Appreciate him coming on. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. And I think all I gotta say to end this, bro, is as much as people talk about the division or talk about the Eagles and all that, as far as the NFC East is concerned, like it's our division. It's our division. Like however you want to say it, slice it, cut it, whether you think it was Saquon, whether you think it was Jalen, whether you think it was AJ or Smitty, wherever, it's the defense. However you want to slice it, break it down, whatever make it sound good to you.
It belongs to
the Eagles division, bro. Like
we won 2 in
a row. We've won 3 of the last 4, and the only time we lost is when we collapsed, when we was 11 and 10-1 and collapsed. That was the only time somebody else was able to barely eke by, sneak in, and win the division by a game. So we got to just remind people that, like, rerun this and going beyond the division. I also want to remind people that, like, outside of the division, like outside of the Kansas City Chiefs, there's no team in the last 20 years that wins more than the Philadelphia Eagles. We got the 3rd highest win percentage in the NFL behind the Chiefs and the Bills, and the Bills ain't got no championships. So I put us over the Bills because we got 2 rings to go. We 2-0 versus the Bills, and we got 2 rings in the last 20 years. So it's like I put us right behind the Chiefs as far as, you know. Oh no, the Patriots in there too if we talking last 20. But y'all get my point. Active teams that still doing their thing. We that in the league. And this year in particular, the Commanders got Diggs and they got Terry McLaurin, and everybody believe in JD5. Cool. Dallas, people think Dallas is gonna have an MVP all-pro season, and you still got your two weapons. You got CD and you got Pickens.
The retro.
And you got your defense now. You know what I'm saying? You just re-upped Quentin Williams, and you got the young guy they just got out of the draft. You know what I'm saying? The safety that Caleb Downs is supposed to be like that. Cool. All fine and dandy. Y'all think y'all gonna be that? Cool. The Giants got a decent receiving core. A lot of people believe in Jackson Dart. A lot of people believe in what they can do. Cool. It's not a lot of people talking about the Eagles because we don't have AJ Brown. But just remember, bro. remember the narratives. Remember what y'all was saying about Hurts. Remember what y'all was saying about the offense. Remember what y'all was saying when it came to winning the division. Because when this season get going and we fry y'all like usual. Like usual. Like when we fry y'all like usual, I'm not gonna be trying to hear nothing. And I think I speak on all the Eagles Nation when we say we not trying to hear Nathan out of none of y'all when we fry y'all again. Again, because it's gonna happen.
Week one will be quick.
It's gonna happen, bro. So that's my last words, man. Y'all ain't gotta respect it, but the L's is coming whether you like it or not. Catch y'all on the next episode. For me, of Ajae's Birds, for everybody else, the R2L community. Y'all watch Carl Talking College.
Facts.
Catch y'all watching Carl Talking College. Peace. Oh, do this play?
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.